Guys, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Emergency officials has sadly just confirmed that at least 32, including 14 young ones, have been confirmed passed away following catastrophic flooding in Kerr County, Texas. My condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. There are still more missing. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has officially declared Sunday, July 6th, as a day of prayer to honor and support the Texans whose lives have been devastated by the catastrophic flooding. Please pray for Texas. Please pray for Texas. So the number toll from the event in Texas has risen to 43, with many still missing. I just posted a video about the Carolinas. There's going to be a storm. And this thing, I don't know if it's a Category 1 hurricane, but it's heading towards the Carolina, and there's going to be flooding. There's going to be power outages. Please prepare now, because it seems like it's going to happen tonight. Again, the Carolinas going to get slammed tomorrow, and then Monday afternoon is going to head towards the Atlantic Ocean, the storm. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, and then I'm going to take you to the National Hurricane Center. You know what? Let's look at that right now really quick, the National Hurricane Center. So here we go, guys. All right, so the last time we checked was 2 p.m. Let's see what's going on now. So it's 45 miles per hour, and it's moving at 7 miles per hour heading north. All right, so it's still a tropical storm. This is going to hit tonight. It seems like it's going to hit tonight. All right, Carolinas, please prepare and get ready. Actually, yeah, it's going to hit tonight, 8 p.m. Saturday right now. It's heading towards like the Carolina, South Carolina. So please prepare immediately. Get ready. This storm, multiple storms, is just brutal. I mean, it's catastrophic. All right, so we are praying for the people out there in the Carolinas. All right, let's see what's going on in Texas. A catastrophic flash flood swept through Texas Hill County, claiming at least 43, including 9 young ones, and leaving more than 24 missing. Many of them young ones from a girls' summer camp. Now, the deluge, fueled by months worth of rain falling in just a few hours, transformed the Chantal Guadalupe River into a deadly force, rising 26 feet in a mere 45 minutes before dawn on Friday. According to the Associated Press, the disaster has left communities reeling, with ongoing rescue efforts and growing scrutiny over the adequacy of warnings and preparation in this first flood-prone region. Please pray for Texas. The last video I posted, well, it was an update about Texas, and that there was going to be another city that was going to see some flood. A couple of people were leaving happy face emoji, like they were happy about this. Please show respect in the comments box. Many young ones has passed. So anybody that is putting laughy face emoji and making fun of this, you will be out. You will be hidden from this channel forever. Show respect in the comments box, please. It says here, the flooding struck the Texas Hill Country, a region northwest of San Antonio known for its century-old summer camps and Snake River tourism, Kerrville, Hunt, and Ingram were among the hardest hit areas, with at least 10 inches of rain pouring down overnight in central Kerr County. Now, the rapid rise of the Guadalupe River washed away homes, vehicles, and infrastructure, catching residents and campers off guard. Now, you have people need to know today will be a hard day, said Kerrville Mayor Joe, as rescuers scoured flooded riverbanks littered with debris on Saturday. The area, often referred to as Flash Flood Alley, due to its thin soil and hilly terrain, is particularly vulnerable to such disaster. Austin Dixon, CEO of the Community Foundation of Texas Hill Country, explained, "When it rains, water doesn't soak into the soil. It rushes down the hill. This geographical position, combined with the intensity of the storm, created a deadly cascade that overwhelmed the region." Among the most heart-wrenching losses was the devastation at the camp, a 99-year-old Christian summer camp for girls in Hunt, Texas, which were hosting 750 young ones at the time of the event. Man. At least 27 young ones from the camp are among the missing, with the camp itself described as completely destroyed by 13-year-old camper Aluminum Lester, who was among the older girls housed on elevated ground known as Senior Hill, recounted her harrowing escape. A helicopter landed and started taking people away. The younger campers, housed in cabins along river banks, were the first to be hit by the floodwaters. The disaster has left many, again, loved ones in anguish, with many posting desperate pleas on social media for information about their loved ones. The camp's website, which emphasizes long life friendships and a wholesome Christian atmosphere, now stands in stark contrast to the tragedy unfolding along the Guadalupe River. Rescue operations have been relentless, with helicopters, boats, and drones deployed to search for survivors and recovering victims. Over 850 have been evacuated from Kerr County alone, with 8 reported injured. The Texas Division of Emergency Management, National Guard, and other agencies have mobilized 14 helicopters, 12 drones, and 400 to 500 personnel to assist in the recovery efforts, and Governor Greg Abbott called the flooding an extraordinary catastrophe and vowed that the state would provide whatever is needed to support the affected communities. Continue praying. Continue to pray. Now, again, to the Carolinas, please. Hey, North Carolina, they know how to prepare when it comes to these things. With all the experience, I mean, they've seen a lot of it last year. We are praying. Please be safe. Please. The warming and tossing of the sea is rising. I mean, we are seeing some strong weather events. The Midwest tornado just getting hammered. I mean, definitely seeing a lot of tropical storm just building up. Storm winds, water, rain. Hurricane's going to be a big one this year. So please, Carolinas, prepare now. Prepare now. Survivors shared stories of narrow escapes. Erin, a resident of Ingram, described clinging to a tree with her 19-year-old son for an hour as flood waters surged around them. Thankfully, he's over 6 feet tall. Now, that's the only thing that saved me, was hanging on to him, she said. Her boyfriend and dog were temporarily swept away, but were later found. Wow, okay, that's amazing. Another resident, Matthew Stone, 44, of Kerrville, criticized the lack of early warnings, stating, "We got no emergency alert. There were nothing," before describing the flood as a pitch black wall of death. Let's stop here for a second. We got no emergency alert. There was nothing. So, according to, I forget his name. He said that they were not aware of this incoming storm. There was no emergency sent out. There was no, no alert, nothing. This thing came out of nowhere. They need to work on that system. They need to work. See, this is why every year the U.S. put out the emergency text alert every year to make sure it's running properly. And that's why once a month we get the emergency broadcast on television and radio station to make sure the system is running. All right. Even though some people, it's like turn off your phone when, you get that. Again, you really need your phone on. It's for, again, emergency stuff. But this one here, they failed. They failed big time to send out the emergency alert or the alarm or anything. I know this camp has some kind of alarm alert or something. As the number climbed to 27 by Saturday, authorities faced growing scrutiny over whether adequate warnings were issued to residents in camps in this historically flood-prone area. The National Weather Service had issued a flood watch on Thursday afternoon, estimating up to 7 inches of rain in some areas, but the watch was upgraded to a flood warning overnight, impacting 30,000. Kirk County Judge Rob, that's the one, Rob admitted, we do not have what? Admitted, I don't know what that MU stands for. We do not have a warning system. Man, and that we didn't know this flood was coming. Ugh. Okay, so this is coming out from Kirk County Judge Rob Catley admitted that we do not have a warning system and that we didn't know this flood was coming. I don't know what in the world was going on with NOAA or National Hurricane Center or meteorologists. I don't know what in the world was going on. The Weather Channel. Everybody missed it. AccuWeather, a private forecasting company, argued that warnings issued hours before the flooding should have provided ample time to evacuate camps like Camp Mystic. However, Lieutenant Gov Dan Patrick defended the state's response, stating that everything was done to give them a heads up that you could have heavy rain. The debate over preparedness has intensified as the region braces for more rain. It's not over, with flash flooding warnings remaining in effect through Saturday evening. Now, I did post a video, and it's saying Austin is next. But I don't see it being as bad as the Guadalupe River. Alright, so the Guadalupe River, they say it's the worst river in the United States of America, from what I heard. So once again, guys, this is the latest news. The governor is also has officially declared Sunday, July 6th, as a day of prayer to honor and support the Texans whose lives have been devastated by the catastrophic events. Now, give me a second here, guys. I want to bring up some more updates here. I'm going to take you back on X. But please pray for many people out there. and I do have some more videos coming up. It's going to be over the Real GS News. We have a lot more breaking news coming out. All right, so okay, so we do have an update here. Over 850 people have been successfully rescued from the Texas event since they began. The governor said, an absolutely incredible number given the utter devastation. These heroes are working around the clock to save as many as possible. Thank you so much to the military and the first responder and those who are operating the helicopters. Very tough situation there. It's not easy. To all the heroes and community also getting involved and keeping an eye open and just to help out. Texas stands strong. They know how to unite. They know how to come together and as true Americans. We are praying for Texas, and my condolences and prayers would go to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. This day it will not be forgotten. And again, we will pray for Texas. Please, again, in the comments box, show some respect. I did remove a lot of comments. I actually hid those accounts. They no longer gonna show up anymore on the channel. I'm a type of person that I like people, to say whatever they want to say. But if you go overboard, if you make fun of this stuff going on in Texas, you're out of here. You're out of here. You have a cruel heart, and I'll pray for you. All right. So please respect, and again, please pray for Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina. Get ready, prepare, be safe, fill up your gas tank. Again, they're talking about power outages. Make sure you have water stored up. Make sure you have candles and batteries. Make sure you have, food cans, just in case. We are praying for the Carolinas too. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.